On today's show,
the Pistons are interested in Eric Bledsoe, but is Reggie Jackson enough for the Suns?
is it finally time to worry in Cleveland now that Thompson is out? Has Utah Ricky Rubio morphed into a scorer?
And DeRozan refs the game of the 19th century in a brand new edition of the Meme Team.
It's Thursday, November 2nd. The starter starts now!
Good evening, Sweet World, and welcome to The Starters. Whether you're joining us live right now on NBA TV, a little bit later on YouTube, listening to the podcast, we're happy to have you. I'm Jay Skeets, and alongside me, as always, that's Tas Melis.
Reminder, daylight saving times this weekend.
Ooh.
We're falling back.
To his right, the international man of mystery, taking it to the max, Lee Ellis. Lele. And last, certainly not least, over yonder, it is the bearded one, Trey Kirby. Hey-o! A little suspense there. How you doing, TK?
Well, I'm fine. I'm here at the internet looking for your best tweets at hashtag the starters. And guys, last night the Sixers beat the Hawks in Philly to move to 4-4 on the season, which doesn't seem like a big deal. But as our friends over at NBA Reddit noticed, this is the first time the Sixers have been at 500 since November 15th, 2013, way back when Gustavo Ayllón was running down the middle for the Hawks. That's almost 4 years ago, or 1,448 days to be exact, and a lot can change in that amount of time, which brings us to today's question. What's changed since the Sixers were last at 500? For instance, I have gone through 4 different haircuts in 4 years, not to mention 4 different facial hairstyles. We've also had 4 starters' babies born in that amount of time, and they're honestly already getting big. We also met Guy Fieri, and he's been on our show twice. It's been a busy 4 years for the starters, but we want to hear from you, so let us know on Twitter what's changed since the Sixers were last 500. Send us your best tweets to hashtag the starters. We'll hear from you later.
All right, get those tweets in. On tonight's show, we're going to count down our favorite in-arena fan cams. This will be a lot of fun, trust me. We got a brand new edition of the Meme Team and Lele's very solid play, but we start with a little Is This News? Trey's rounded up some recent NBA headlines. They were just breaking earlier today. He's going to pitch them to us, and we'll determine whether or not they're actually news. Trey, what's our first one?
All right, our first headline comes from NBA.com, and it reads, reports Detroit Pistons may be interested in acquiring Eric Bledsoe. Remember him? Is this news?
Is it
It's
news?
not news. I wish it was. As
Okay.
an NBA commentator and expert, I wish we had a trade to talk about, but I don't buy it. One, what do the Suns want with Reggie Jackson? It doesn't make sense on that end, right? And two, it seems like the Pistons keep their cards pretty close to the vest. If you remember the Avery Bradley trade, the Tobias Harris trade, no leaks.
That's right.
I don't think leaks come out of that organization, so I just don't buy it. The Bledsoe to Detroit in a vacuum, yeah, it would make sense. Him on that team would make sense, but Reggie Jackson would have to go somewhere else.
And that's why maybe we're seeing reports from Woj saying that there needs to be a third team involved to take on Reggie Jackson, because you're probably
Phoenix
right.
wouldn't.
You wouldn't think the Suns would really want him in the mix there. Getting rid of Bledsoe, they obviously want to do, but maybe a third team. What do you think? Do you agree with what Tad's saying here?
Yeah, but this is, I think, what the market is for both of these players right now, because Eric Bledsoe's value has taken a knock, there's no doubt, for 2 reasons. One, because he's at home for disciplinary reasons. For 2, the Suns are actually playing really well without him, which doesn't reflect well on him.
That's fair. That's why it's good news for the Suns, like another team being added to the possible mix here, because we've seen, the Nuggets and the Knicks and the Bucks may be interested in an Eric Bledsoe. Now you throw the Pistons in there. You said the Suns are playing well, so there's no real rush.
Yeah.
I mean, Bledsoe's not there. They don't want to pay him there for doing nothing. They eventually want to move him, but there's no real rush to move him, especially when they're playing well. So throw another team into the mix. The Cavs are continuing to fall apart, and I know we'll get to them. Maybe their names start coming up more and more for a possible destination for Bledsoe. It's good news to me for the Suns, but I agree with you. I don't think they would want Reggie Jackson in exchange.
No, Reggie Jackson has an additional year to Eric Bledsoe on his contract, 2 years after this one, and it just hasn't really worked out with Reggie Jackson in Detroit. He signed in 2015. Those 2 years, there were some injuries last year, but I remember
He's been injuries his whole career, though. That's the problem with Reggie Jackson. He's a good player, but when you look at the depth of point guard in the league right now, he's nowhere near that elite group. and he's got to stay out on the floor. And even when he's out on the floor, he's not a great shooter. He's a career 43% shooter from the field, 32% from downtown. So he doesn't even quite sort of work in the current way that point guards like to play the game. He has to find a role where people can take him on, but he's not going to be a huge part of your offense, I don't think. I just think he's a decent player, but his best role is probably still suited to coming off the bench.
My worry is how he's gelled with his teammates. In OKC, it did not work out whatsoever.
Yeah.
It was clear there was a serious falling out. And then when he got to Detroit, I mean, I remember you bringing it up that you questioned whether or not he could run his own team. And it sure hasn't worked out.
Right.
It seemed like he wants to be more of the guy. And this season has started off okay.
Yeah, for the Pistons for sure.
And I could see Eric Bledsoe swapping out for him, but there has to be another team involved. And it's probably somebody more like eating a long salary to me than making Reggie Jackson their piece.
Yeah, who is that mysterious third team that would want to pick him up in the $50 million still left on his deal? All right, Trey, what's the next one?
All right, our next headline is from ESPN, and it says Tristan Thompson likely out 3 to 4 weeks with a calf injury. Is this news?
Oh, this is news.
This is newsy.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
And it's pouring in Cleveland right now. It's not good. They lost their 4th in a row. Now 5 of their last 6. I told you guys to panic. Should we get the panic button back out here? You guys
I don't want to go back in the room.
Tristan gets hurt. LeBron gets hit in the Hibberts from Lance Stevenson. It's all bad right now in Cleveland. And this is a big blow, though. I'm joking a little bit here, but Tristan Thompson being out for 3 or 4 weeks when your defense already stinks.
Yeah.
He's one of their better defenders. He hasn't had a great season, don't get me wrong, but he is one of their better defenders.
Yeah, I mean,
he
only plays 21 minutes a night, and to me, their problem isn't rebounding. Their problem is defending the three-point line. That's their immediately...
Well, transition D and defending the three, they are getting...
Teams are lighting them up from downtown. 42% they're allowing from three-point range and conceding the most threes in the league at 14 a game. So Tristan Thompson, they're going to miss him, and obviously they're very thin for big men anyway. This means basically Channing Frye and Kevin Love and perhaps even LeBron is going to have to play a lot of the 5 role defensively now, which is going to tax LeBron even more. So they need to go out and get a big. They need to find a replacement for this just to get some minutes on the court, because it's going to be too much of a workload, I think, for LeBron. Maybe Jeff Green has to play some of the 5 as well. We know he's an athletic guy. He's not really a 5, but they're so thin at that position. Someone's going to have to fill in.
I'm just worried about their bodies. Frankly, I'm just worried about them being old, because Kevin Love started this season as the 5, and now Ty Lue said Jay Crowder's coming to the starting lineup. Mm-hmm. Kevin Love, you're back at the 5. But we took you out of there because it wasn't working, because you were getting exhausted. It was just tough for you to battle 5s every single night and then go shoot on the other end. They've said he can't play the 5 30 minutes a night, but out of necessity, because they don't have bigs, that's what they have to do. And Kevin Love has not looked great since that knee injury in the preseason. I'm just worried about their age. Tristan Thompson, I think, is his 7th year in this league. He's one of their young guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they are just so old. Derrick Rose has missed time. Dwayne Wade's missed time. These old guys are going to miss more time as the season goes on. So can they get up to 45 wins? Yeah. And I'm not so worried again about the Eastern Conference
Once they
playoff
get to the
picture.
playoffs.
Yeah, I'm still not.
I will maybe this and Crowder going back into that starting lineup. You're right about the whole Love fit there, but maybe this gets Crowder going, because he is off to a horrible start this season. He's averaging 7.5 points per game. He's shooting 37% from the floor, 28 from three-point range. And Cleveland's defensive rating already running the worst in the league. It's incredibly been even worse when he's out there.
Yeah, which is
very odd, because this is the one thing he could hang his hat on. Hey, you're a pretty good, solid wing defender. So maybe this gets him going here with more minutes and a bigger role. But things are not great for the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. I know it's early, but we are now into November, so maybe that'll start freaking out LeBron.
No, they're in serious chill mode.
Yeah.
At some point, they have to just turn it up a notch. I mean, that's what it comes down to. You said they're not great at the three-point line, but a lot of the time it's cut, one pass, bucket. That's all it takes to score on the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think that what it comes down to is just wanting it a little bit more. And Tristan Thompson was one of those guys. He was put into the starting lineup because they weren't starting all that well.
All right, Trey, final headline.
Final headline comes from the Deseret News. Ricky Rubio takes over scoring lead in Jazz's win over the Trailblazers. Is this news?
Well, it's good news for Jazz fans, but it's probably just a hot streak as well for Ricky Rubio. His last 3 games, shooting well, 52% from downtown on 21 tries, made 11. Prior to that, though, he was only shooting at 23%. But we know that he's the sort of guy who's had these spurts before in Minnesota. They don't usually last too long. But what I really liked about, especially last night, stepping in with confidence to shoot that ball. That, to me, is so key about a guy like him who hasn't got a great great mechanics on his shot, but that confidence and you're feeling good. He's having a little hot streak right now, and he's even talked about it with Quinn Snyder. When he's feeling good, just to go for it. That's what you need to do. But I think we are going to see this regress back to the mean a little bit as the season goes on. But the other thing with the Jazz is, remember, they don't have a designated scorer.
That's exactly right.
So it's sort of by committee.
We knew coming into the season, the Jazz are going to be a top 5, top 3 maybe defensive unit. They're great on that side of the basketball. It was who's going to be their 20-point, 25-point scorer from any given night. We thought it would be maybe Rodney Hood, and he's shown flashes. He didn't have it going last night. He was horrible, but he's a solid scorer. Donovan Mitchell, their rookie. What can you get from him? You're asking a lot from a rookie to give you 20 a game.
Yeah.
But sure helps if Rubio is one of these guys, like you said, the last 3 games scoring 20 plus. I don't think that's going to continue all season long, but here and there, that's huge for a team that is going to win most of their games because they're a great defensive team.
He's been given the responsibility, given the green light to score.
Yeah.
And environment matters. He is going to have a green light whenever he wants. So the number will be his highest of his career, I imagine, when it comes down to points per game. At the end of it, he's going to get up to 15-ish. But is he going to stay at 17?
Yeah, well, he's also,
18?
the teams he's played in the last 3 games have been the Lakers, Mavs, and Blazers. 3 teams battling for the playoffs. But,
Not known for defense.
No, but still, that defense when he's shooting the ball, it's never always been about defense with him. It's just been about bad shooting stroke. But
Well, what do you think about the look from Rubio?
well, yeah, he's changed. He's a new man. He's
Change your
only
face.
27.
Be happy.
Yeah,
He didn't
it's
need to do
working.
that
Yeah,
well.
I think so. I think it looks great.
Is it the power of the beard?
Yeah, maybe it's like a Samson and Delilah thing, His hair gets a little bit longer, he can shoot. He's got a little flow going on. I don't mind, it looks great.
It's easy to forget he's 27 and entering his prime, really.
We've known him since he was 14.
Yeah, I know.
Which is really weird, but you're right.
So maybe you just hit puberty and the beard came in.
Well, I can't wait for myself to hit puberty. All right, when we come back, DeRozan refs the game of the century, the 19th century, in a brand new edition of the Meme Team. Don't go anywhere.
We had selfies back then?
Welcome back to the Starters. Every week, we scour the internet to bring you the Meme Team, our favorite weird and wacky moments from the past 7 days.
At number 5, DeMar DeRozan and Foot Locker produced a tribute to the birth of basketball.
Some of y'all may not know this, but a Canadian named James Naismith invented basketball. I'm going to teach you guys the rules. Rule number 1, no dribbling. Rule number 2, no running with the ball, and here are the rest.
No running with the ball. Beautiful pass from Kozik, and Finley drops it in, literally, because you can't dunk.
Here's another look. A little attitude in the altitude.
I've seen a game where they lose that stick, and it's just impossible.
The Sacramento Kings are 1-7 and have been getting lit up. In fact, things have gotten so bad that the Kings' official Twitter account has started tweeting random facts during gameplay to help distract fans from the beatdowns. There's one, for example, just a fun little fact about malls. On Halloween, nearly 35 million pounds of candy corn are produced each year.
Too many.
And on Wednesday, Game 7 of the World Series, Astros 5, Dodgers 0, top of the second in case you missed it. Because, man, you didn't want to be watching that Kings game.
At number 3, Shaq guest hosted the Jimmy Kimmel Show, and he killed it.
Hosting a late night show is a new thing for me. It's like when Michael Jordan decided to play baseball, except I'm going to be good at this. For those of you wondering where Jimmy is, he's right here. And he was delicious. And he will be missed. I have all the things you need to host this show. A suit, a band, a stupid no-talent nemesis. See, Jimmy has Matt Damon, and I have Charles Barkley. He's like a balder, fatter Matt Damon.
Kristaps Porzingis has been magical this season, but luckily for New Yorkers, he hasn't let it go to his head.
It's important to stay humble.
What is this? We're not sure,
It's a great jacket,
but
though.
it's great.
We're not
That's my new pose. 2 fingers of the eyes.
Triangle eyes.
At number 1, it was the 5th annual James Halloween party hosted by LeBron in Savannah. This is the man himself, the host, getting down as Pennywise. LeBron making it happen. This is Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union as Milli Vanilli. They got their Grammy. Kyle Korver as Willy Wonka.
These are
Tristan
great.
Thomas as Khal Drogo. Kevin Love and J.R. Smith, Sting, and the Coneheads, of course. And Isaiah Thomas as Eazy-E. What a show, what a party. Here's the team.
That's a great collection of costumes.
Yeah, they should get like an extra win in the win column for all those
You
costumes.
guys won Halloween.
They could use it right now.
We had a win last night. Wedgie number 3 on the season.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. And here are Fred McLeod and Austin Carr on the call.
Joseph turned the corner, the fallback. Oh! And got to give credit to the starters. If you've seen that show on NBA TV, they call that a wedgie. So that's for you guys. 61. It's a great little nickname for that.
Yes, it is.
Fred giving us
Yeah.
the credit. Very nice of you, Fred. We didn't come up with the term, but we kind of popularized it, so thank you very much.
The great chuckle from Austin there
Yeah.
as well. That's what you want.
All right, 3 on the season. We're getting there. Got to take a quick break, but after the jump, we're going to count down our favorite in-arena fan camps. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the starters. As some of you may have noticed, there's been some changes with NBA League Pass this year. When the game goes to commercial, you now have the ability to see what's going on inside the arena. And what's going on are some pretty hilarious fan cams, which means it's time for a top 5. It's the starters' top 5 in-arena fan cams.
There's some great ones out there, but these are our favorite 5. The Simba Cam.
This is great. This is a reason to take your kid to a game.
Oh, that's a good pose.
Wow.
Strong
Yeah.
core, kid.
Yeah, good work. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Some of the kids get a little terrified.
Well, look
though.
at what's holding him.
Yeah, can't trust the coyote with a baby.
At number 4, the Carlton cam. Carlton from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Little Tom Jones gets everyone in the spirit. Yeah. Hey,
Go for
Cosby,
it.
yeah. Oh, a group going.
Everybody's into it.
Oh, that's,
Everyone
that's,
knows this
that,
dude.
Yeah, that's well done. Keep going.
At number 3, I'd forgotten about this one, the Titanic Cam.
Classic.
That is a beauty.
Just get behind a mate and hold on, eh?
Takes me back to the days of my sister learning this song on piano and playing it 500 times a day.
Wow.
I saw Tass try and
beautiful.
crack Lee's back once, I think. And it looked a lot like the Titanic
Yeah,
cam.
that worked, Passy, too. I did that again.
Oh, at number 2.
Ah,
It's the bongo cam. Yeah, come on, everybody, let's hit those bongos. People love this. And it's spread. I thought it was a Grizzlies thing
Yeah, I
because
guess not.
that's the
the OG.
that's the OG. That's the bongo lady herself. Starters fan of the year we actually gave her.
Never been beaten
No.
in a bongo throw.
Oh, her son's not sitting
Yeah,
beside
her son's not there cringing next to her.
At number 1, it's the Kiss Cam.
Yeah.
This is the OG. This is what everybody goes to the arena to see, the Kiss Cam.
Kiss cam.
Kiss?
Hey, 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 whoa, hey, hey.
Now, sometimes, especially in Atlanta, they throw a couple bits in
They
there.
got bits. They got bits.
They got bits in Atlanta. Well done.
All right. So
Didn't spill a
there it
drop.
is. Our top 5 favorite in-arena fan cams. Those are great, but it got us thinking up in the starters office. Let's take this to the next level. So here are the starters' suggestions for some possible new in-arena fan cams. Have a look.
Amore mio è lunedì, amore mio è martedì.
So just a few suggestions for some possible new in-arena fan cams. I'm sure you guys have some as well. Let us know on Twitter, #TheStarters. When we come back, VSP. Back to the starters, we asked you guys, what's changed since the 76ers were last 500? You hit us up on Twitter, #TheStarters. Trey, you got a few of the best answers.
Yeah, some good ones. Somebody said that looked like the story of Jon Snow turning into Tormund Giant man as well. That was pretty funny. Anyways, ConTube says Steven Adams looked like this. Still unbelievable. Connor says Skeets might have gained a solid 2 pounds of muscle. My man is bulking up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he had to wear those short sleeves. Can't handle the long ones anymore.
That's right.
Andrew says, I've taken in 3 cats, a dog, and 2 lizards, all named after Pacers players. That's too many animals, my man. Tom says, after years of tanking to the Astros are World Series champs, congratulations last night. And Clay says, reaching 50 wedgies has been the biggest change. That's so true.
Oh, good point. Good point. Great tweets. All right, let's check last night's pick'em results. It was the Raps-Nuggets game. Ooh, the Raps did not play well in this one. Trey, great pick, taking Denver at home. So you're up 1-0. Everybody else 0-1. Early here in November. If you missed yesterday's show, well, Tass paid off his October pick and payoff loss by wearing a giant pumpkin on his head. How you feeling, by the way? That was a legit 30, 35 pound pumpkin.
Yeah, I'm a little sore.
Well, maybe that didn't help.
Yeah. Don't want to show my opponents any of my weaknesses or injuries, but yeah, I'm really hurting.
Tonight's pick and play, Warriors Spurs. It's only 2 games on TNT tonight, and everybody taking the Warriors. Not much of a surprise there. No Kawhi Leonard, of course.
Spurs gonna lose 4 in a row?
Wow. Lily, where are we going, man?
Yeah, look away, guys, because this is from the Raptors and Nuggets game last night. It's a boomerang here by Kenneth Faried. He starts it off.
Yeah.
I love that extra little pass there from Emmanuel. Here it is again, inside.
That looked like the starters playing rec league ball. We were
running the game.
That's what I call a very solid play.
Great stuff. As I said, TNT doubleheader tonight. First game, Warriors and Spurs. Warriors at 8 p.m. Eastern?
Perfect.
That's wild. Very rare. Followed by the Lakers and Blazers. Tomorrow, we record the Drop Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts or wherever you subscribe and listen to podcasts. We'll get it up around noon, 1 p.m. Eastern. Always a blast. And we'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern.
All right, thank you for joining us, folks. And remember, get an extra hour's sleep on Saturday night.
Man, you're pumped about
you're ready
this,
for
eh?
that.
Can't stop talking about
Race
it.
tonight, people.